guys, welcome to another action figure haul, and today some of the stuff I've already opened as I've been getting it over a set amount of days. But yeah, I'll start off with the wrestlers. These are all from Elite Series 47A, if memory serves me correctly. Yeah, no, sorry, 47B. So we've got Goldust, really like that figure. Kane with the removable mask, I'm just going to move him a little bit further up. And the Rock. However, my Rock's a little bit different as I have the Entrance Greats Rock as well, so I decided to put the clothes on him as he has a really good face for a heel Rock, so he looks really cool. These I got all from B&M. They had the entire line there, which consists of Goldust, Kane, Rock, Brian Pillman, Connor and Victor from the Ascension. So normally that costs you a little over 100 quid, but they're all a tenner and you could get them all for 60 quid, so that's a really good deal. Oh, and I got this, the basic Paul Heyman, because, well, I like Paul Heyman. I also managed to get myself a very rare Arkham Asylum Poison Ivy by DC Direct. Well, it was DC Direct at the time. About £40 I think, or something like that. But and a DC Direct Armoured Batman for about 15 or something quite cheap. Got a little bit of a crease, it doesn't matter. So yeah, they were really cheap. I'd highly recommend you go to B&M to get these though. I only saw one Goldust. They had a bunch of Rocks and Canes. They also had Dean Ambrose from, I'm not sure what Elite line, but yeah, they had quite a bit of stuff. And today I went to B&M and I got this 30th Anniversary Dark Knight Returns 2-pack. I really wanted to get this Batman you see here, as I think he'd look a lot nicer in my display, which is just there as you can see. Yeah, I think he'd look much better with these set of figures. And you know, Superman, it's cool. I mean, for 15 quid you can't go wrong, so I'm not complaining. So I'm going to be swapping out that blue Batman just there for the more grittier, darker black one you see here. So that's really awesome. 15 quid. And for £16.99, I just had to get this. The 2-pack that comes with the Bat Signal. Now I already have the Batman and Robin you can see there. However, my Batman, if I just zoom in, has the gritted teeth and a smudge on his head from where he fell over, and I just went over with a little bit of a Sharpie. So yeah, it's a shame that that one's smudged, but I can just swap this head out anyway. I think I'd rather have the neutral head for it. But yeah, that's just awesome. I cannot wait to get this out and light it up for 17 quid. Can't go wrong. This is in Forbidden Planet for about 55 quid. And yeah, I'm really happy I got it, all things considered. I don't have enough room for this on my shelf, but I can use this for any Batman display. So yeah, I can't wait to do that. Anyway, I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll get all of these bad boys on the shelf and I'll give you a quick look at that, so bear with me guys. Okay then guys, here we have my wrestling shelf, and as you can see there, that's where I've put Goldust next to his father, Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream. Very, very nice figure, I really like that one. And the Dusty's really good as well. There's that Elite Rock with the Entrance Greats attire, as his face is really good for a heel Rock. He's got that hand gesture, like, you know, shut up. So that looks really cool. This is all pretty much the same. And then just there, I've got Heyman behind CM Punk. I decided to put him in Punk instead of Lesnar because I prefer Punk. And then just behind Undertaker, you've got Kane, looking very cool. I wouldn't mind getting a basic Kane, like of that same attire though, as that way I can display that one holding the mask or something, because it looks kind of funny wearing the mask. But the head sculpt's pretty good nonetheless. And yeah, that's the wrestling shelf, so let's move on to the DC stuff. Okay then guys, starting off down here, I switched that Batman just in the back there with that one, so this one's at the front. I think it looks a lot nicer, but you know, I still kept that one in the Dark Knight Returns little section here. Here you've got the original Superman with the 4-pack, and the other one just behind Green Lantern. I might move him to like that section just there behind Batman's shoulder, but yeah, nothing too big. Yeah, I think this one looks a lot nicer, and I was comparing shots of the Supermans. I think, as I have my copy of the Dark Knight Returns to hand, if I just put this here, sorry for the glare, as you can see in some shots like this one where he's punching him just there, it's a lot lighter than, for example, this shot here, and that. There's a couple more like here, he's a lot darker, there he's a little bit lighter, you know, lighter, darker. I think more often than not you'll find that he's darker in these shots, but yeah, there's my Dark Knight Returns paperback. So I opted to go for the darker one for the main display, and yeah, I just think it looks nicer anyway. And then moving up here, this is where I've added my armoured Batman. Really like that figure. Oh, when I gave the display stand from that he came with to that Batman just in the back, as he cannot stand that well. Poison Ivy's just there, very nice. One of the rarer Arkham figures. To be fair, they're all pretty rare at this point. But yeah, that looks really nice. And I had to move all my Arkham Origins stuff to this shelf just here. So hopefully they do that Arkham Insurgency game and do like a prequel trilogy that is actually good. Because Arkham Origins was a very good game, I thought. And then I can just fill this shelf all with prequel games. And then on this shelf I can have the Rocksteady ones. So that's pretty cool. And then on the animated series shelf, sorry. As you can see, I swapped that head, so the one that came with the bat signal is just there, that head, and yeah, that's the only difference there. And I put it on this guy here. You can kind of see that scuff mark I was talking about, just above his left eye, which is kind of ugly. And then here we have the bat signal, but before I talk about that, they had a bunch of these figures in Home Bargains and B&Ms all over. I saw a Two-Face, at least 4 Banes, this Riddler, that Catwoman, this Robin, Mad Hatter who's just in the back there, Mr. Freeze, if you want to get a second one, so you can do what I've done where you put the robotic version and the regular version, you know, separate. Who else did they have? Who else? Nightwing, I think they had, and oh, and this Robin, and the Two-Face, I'm not sure if I mentioned him. They had an absolute slew, and they're all like £6-8, and that's just a fantastic price. And you can't go wrong with it. So I highly recommend you go down there and try and find some out if you're looking for them. But yeah, moving on to the bat signal, I'll quickly talk about these cloth capes. I don't like them. They're very, I don't know if you can hear that. They're not, oh, I'm just not a fan. I'm just going to put him down. If I reach down here and grab this one, this is a very nice cloth cape, I find. This is the Batman. This was the cartoon I grew up with, so this figure has a pretty special place to me. But yeah, that's a very good... It's funny looking at that scale. But yeah, that's a really good cloth cape. These ones are a little bit cheap, but yeah. The beauty of these is they come with all the accessories that the single carded ones would have. And the version I have on display is the one that came with the Batman and Phantasm 2-pack, which only came with a Batarang. So if you need any of the other accessories, you're covered with this. He's not going to stand. But yeah, the bat signal, really awesome. I really like it. It has a handle, which is just awesome. And you just flip it and you can't quite tell, but it is lit up. What I'll do is I will end the review with a shot of this shining, and just like shining on a wall when it's a bit darker. And yeah, I probably won't talk over that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Get down to B&M and Home Bargains. I was looking for those Mattel Ghostbusters, you know, the original ones, Venkman and Spengler, you know, Stantz and Sedmore, but couldn't find them. I'll try next week or something, I guess. But you know, nonetheless, I did get some pretty cool stuff. I hope you enjoyed the review, guys, and stick around for this Shining in the Dark. Take care. Okay then, guys, it's now a little bit darker, so I will show you what it looks like. Anyway, a little side note, I did get this pen from Home Bargains, 79p, little bat signal, so we'll see how that stacks up as well. So let's just get the lights off. I'm in a different room for this. Start off with the pen. So that's pretty cool. You've got like Batman and Superman fighting just there. Yeah, it's a little bit hard to focus in, but you know, it looks cool. And if I try it from a little bit further away, yeah, it looks alright, you know. And the main attraction, I don't have enough room for this. Let's just go back a bit. Well, that's a lot harder to show off than I thought it would be. Let's just get a little bit closer. You know what, actually, if I put it on the floor, nah, that won't work. Sorry about this, guys, bear with me. Okay then, guys, unfortunately this is the best I can give you. It's a little bit hard to focus in, but if I move back it gets a lot bigger, so I can only do it this far away, which is a shame. And one of the issues I find is if it focuses in, It's a bit hard to do in the dark. You'll see there's a little bit of a dot in the middle of the bat, just there, which is a shame, but you know, nonetheless, it's still really cool. Let's just turn it this way. Yeah, that looks awesome. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the haul, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Take care.